if you're just tuning into the Roula Ryan Show with Eric, we're talking to Adair Wingett. She is from the Texas Children's Hospital's Child Life Specialist. We have met her many times. She's become a friend of the show. And the Pawsitive Play program. Pawsitive is spelled P-A-W. Pawsitive Play program. We are raising money today in honor of Bailey's life. Bailey gave so much to the children, the families of Texas Children's. All the dogs in the program do. But because we know Bailey, we want you to donate today to Texas Children's Hospital to make a difference. How you want to do it is text the letters KRBE in the text field. The number is 34984.
So she retired in May last year. Which
we had a retirement party here.
We did.
Remember?
We had a big party for her.
And we did Bailey Day.
Which was great. And then, so she retired in May. And then in September, she started having some different health concerns. And then, unfortunately, Bailey very suddenly passed away in January.
So sorry for that loss.
We were so gut punched when we heard that.
Me too.
We're like, what?
Yeah.
What? Bailey passed away? I mean, that was like a personal loss for us here at the station, too. I can only imagine how you felt. I'm so sorry for your loss because I know that dog was like your second person right next to you all the time. I mean, I know the relationship you had with Bailey. I know the relationship we had with Bailey, and we'd only seen her a few times.
What a little angel, though, that really, think about it, all the joy and comfort that Bailey brought to all those children. And some of those children, you told us, could you please share with us again the story where somebody was at the very end and what Bailey did and how she helped them?
It's one of my favorite stories, and I know that might sound weird to people, but it's a family we grew super close with after their daughter had over a year and a half of oncology treatment. And we met her on her first day, her first admission, and she was scared and worried and anxious. Being in an ICU is really difficult. Having a ton of people come in, being poked, not fully understanding why you're there is really hard for a child. And we met her and her family and immediately connected. And every admission from there on out, Bailey was her girl, like her support, her comfort, her safe space. And we saw her each and every time, even up until the end when things took a turn and the family was understanding and accepting. And they were so wonderful too. You don't always meet families who are in that space of we're just accepting and knowing and doing whatever we can for our child now. Yeah. And I remember it was Friday. It was coming up to the end of the week, and we were about to leave for the weekend. And I'd been checking on them throughout the day. And I was like, I'll go check on them one more time before we leave for the weekend. And we went in, and everyone was around them. And I knocked on the door. And Bailey wasn't on leash at that point. I can walk around the halls pretty well without her being on a leash because she stays right by me. But for some reason, Bailey just walked right in. And I was like, where are you going? Come back here. And she walked right up to the parents and just put her head on the bed. And I went in. I was like, okay, well, if we can stay, or if y'all want more time. They were like, oh, no, like, we welcome it. Please come in. We love her. Yeah. And Bailey just hopped up and snuggled and laid her head in her lap. And in those moments, she would wake up and see her parents and then kind of like fall back asleep. But when that happened, her parents came up and were like, hey, like, Bailey's here. Do you feel her? And grabbing her hands and petting her. And one of the last times she like opened her eyes and like looked at her mom and dad and pet Bailey and said Bailey's name and then just like held her. And within like 15 minutes, she had just passed away. And so we ended up just staying and comforting. And it's not just for a patient, it's for all the family around.
Sure, of course.
And our dogs are just so special.
We don't deserve dogs, Adair. We don't deserve dogs.
No.
I don't know how else to say, like, there's no way to, like, fully train them to, like, know instinctually when people need them. But our dogs are so intuitive and they're so smart. And in those environments, regardless of where your dog is in the hospital and what kind of patient you're working with, they just know. And I feel like they just soak in all of that and help you.
Couldn't agree more.
Is the Pawsitive Play program something that other children's hospitals have, Adair, or is this just a Texas Children's Hospital program?
There's a lot of facility dog programs at different hospitals around the country. It's definitely becoming more prominent and known. And
because it works.
It does. And a lot of other hospitals are seeing the benefits of it and growing their programs or starting a program.
Y'all are the pioneers.
We were, I would say, probably like one of like the first like 15 children's hospitals in the country to be able to have a facility dog program.
It's not cheap. It's expensive. That's why.
Yeah.
Because it's years of training, correct?
It is. It's about anywhere from like a year and a half to 2.5 years of training for the dogs. So they start their training at 8 weeks old, and then they're placed with their handler after a numerous series of tests, having to pass certain criterias, going from puppy raising status to professional training status to then figuring out, will you become a service dog? Will you become a facility dog? And then being placed with their respective handler, and also just knowing what area the dog's going to thrive and do best in. We still talk about her a lot. Families that come in ask about her or tell us their favorite memories, and it's just been so healing because she wasn't just mine, she was everyone's.
Yeah,
I know.
And all those people will carry her in their hearts for their life.
Yeah.
That's a core memory that they will never forget.
And you brought a
I did.
photo
So
here.
not
even a photo, it's somebody drew.
one of my dear she used to be our coworker. She's amazing. Her name is Marley Brooks, and her Instagram is Marley Brooks Art. And she gifted me
B-R-O-K-S.
Brooks.
Okay,
Yes,
Marley Brooks.
I think so. She's the most amazing animal watercolor artist, and she gifted me and mailed it to me, and it was a complete surprise. This picture of Bailey.
It's
It's so
beautiful.
lifelike.
It is so lifelike, and
Wow.
I feel like it is.
It almost
It's
looks like
like
a
every
photo. It's
detail.
so amazing.
But to
Yes.
know that someone spent hours and looked at a picture and did this on their own, to be like, I'm going to do this for her because Bailey meant that much, not only to her, but to me and to everyone else. And so I brought my favorite picture of Bailey
Aw.
in
that.
So
today.
sweet. What a
I mean, think of how we
loving-
all think of our dogs, and our dogs do so much for our own personal lives. Bailey did so much for not just your personal life, Adair. It's for hundreds and hundreds of families at Texas Children's Hospital, and she's just one of the many dogs. How many dogs do you have in the Positive Play
We have
program?
7 right now. We have 6 at main campus. We have 1 in the Woodlands, and we are working on getting another one out at our West campus.
Oh, that's fantastic. I mean, just the intuition that dogs have,
Oh,
how they
yes.
can sense something's not right. Let me help.
Mhm.
It's a quality that we as humans lack sometimes. And God, it touches my heart.
And just their ability to remember people. Like, we'll have kids that get
Yes.
discharged and then come back,
Mhm.
and our dogs will walk in, and it's like seeing an old friend.
Oh, yeah.
They just walk up, and I don't know if they always remember them or if they're just super social, but they just have this ability of knowing them and just making it feel like home, like visiting.
Oh,
I bet
an
you're
old
going to
friend.
find like maybe 5 or 10 years kids that were in the program
Mhm.
and saw like Bailey. Then they're going to want to join your program and go to school.
You're raising future child life specialists
Yeah.
for Texas
So-
Children's
I
Hospital.
bet there's a lot. 'Cause I
It's
remember when we were-
funny that you say that because one patient that worked with Bailey probably a couple years ago, I went to my mailbox at work and I had a letter, and her mom had mailed me a graduation announcement saying where she was going and what she was studying. And on the back of it, it said her college, her major, and then at the bottom it said that she plans on becoming a child life specialist.
see?
Fantastic.
I
That's
love
awesome.
it. It's Adair Wingett from Texas Children's Hospital. She is one of the child life specialists that works with the Positive Play program, and we're raising money for that today in honor of Bailey's life. Bailey passed away suddenly in January. Everyone was heartbroken about it. She's the first dog we met in the Positive Play program. We now know Melman. I think Pluto. I think we met Pluto when we were there last time. So this is a really important
But you can
program
honor-
for kids that are going through a lot of things there. So here's how you can donate. Text the letters KRBE and send it to the number 34984. 34984 to
Think about it.
donate, make a difference today.
If anybody listening right now, $1, $2, $3, $4, $5. Think it. If everybody listening right now donated $5, what a difference it would make. Once again, that number is 34984. Just text KRBE and you can make a
Like
difference.
I said, go to our website if you need the information.
Yeah,
It'll be there,
KRBE.com.
and social media will put stuff up here.
You can see it because we're filming all this. Somebody texted, crying my eyes out this early in the morning was not on my bingo card for today.
Yeah.
Because it is a touching story. It's sad that Bailey has served her purpose in life and suddenly left us and left you. But you know what? She's a legacy dog.
She made the
I
world a
mean,
better place.
She 100%
I'd still love to see a statue of Bailey.
I would
Oh,
too.
yeah.
Let's make
Children's?
it happen.
Yeah.
I think they
I want a
should.
big cast iron statue
Yeah,
of
but
her.
right
Yeah,
out there.
exactly.
Yeah.
Who
They
can make a
should.
statue? Come on, Roula Ryan Show with Eric listeners. I know
Yeah.
you guys have your feelers out in all
Yeah, someone
kinds
knows
of
where to make
fields.
statues.
37530. Tell us how we can make a statue of Bailey because she did so much for so many kids.
Daddy Warbucks over here could
come on,
probably do a
Ryan.
golden statue for a golden retriever.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
Yeah,
All gold.
yeah, 24 karat gold, 24 karat magic.
I think you need to rename me Daddy No Bucks.
Yeah. It's Houston's Little Heroes. You can honor Bailey's legacy and help grow the Positive Play program, which partners with dogs like Bailey and child life specialists like Adair to bring comfort and support to hospitalized children right here in Houston at Texas Children's Hospital.
You love dogs, you love kids.
Yeah.
This is your chance to help.
Text
Especially this
KRBE to
summertime.
34984. It's KRBE in the text field to 34984, or go right to the website krbe.com. And what is it? I follow y'all on Instagram. It's Positive Play.
Positive play positive underscore play TCH.
Yeah. So you could see the daily doings of what's going on with the dogs and the activities and all that. So it's really special and spectacular. We always love talking to you, Adair.
Thanks for having
Thank
me.
you for
Thanks
stopping
waking up
in.
early.
We'll see you in a few more in a few months. We'll see you
sniffing
Yeah,
around
in
here.
December.
I know.
Big Steve. Oh, that's a good boy. Thank you. You're so good, Melvin.